Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Lorelei Shamayo. This is the MeWe Metaphysics and Wellness Fairs for energizing body, mind, heart, and soul. We have events throughout the Northwest and many online, and we interview our practitioners and vendors so you get a chance to know who we are before you meet us at an event. I'm excited today to interview Jenn Leese. Jenn, it's lovely to be here with you. So what is it that you do? What do you offer at our events?
Well, I'm a healer, 24 years practitioner. I'm a Reiki master. I'm a Tao Hands practitioner. We help transform the negative messages to positive and help you on your healing journey. The thing that I really love doing is I work with dragons. I do dragon healings, dragon readings. We do dragon balls of energy when I send out, similar to like the chi balls of energy. If you're familiar with how energy works, you're forming a ball with the intentions and you're sending it out to the person along with also doing the other energy work that we do.
Well, tell me about dragons a bit in general, because people probably have heard of dragons, but they might not know what it means to work with dragon energy.
Dragon energy is like nothing you've ever experienced. It helps to come in and it's just, there's no ego and there's nothing really you hide. They see everything. So it's just a huge, powerful energy, and it works pretty fast clearing through. It gets to, they'll come in and give a message where the areas are, what they need to work on, and it helps, laser pinpoint where it is. And the energy is just, it's fast, it's amazing, and it's just, dragons are an energy. People have seen them, and they've been in myths and legends forever, and so they're just a form of energy. And it's like you have the fairies, they were real, and the dragons, and people are like, no, I don't know if it's real, but yeah, it definitely is. And it's a strong energy. So once you experience a healing, it's just so powerful. It's a lot of heat with these healings that I do, and it tends to kind of just like blast through. And I join everything as one, all my treasures when I work too. But the dragons are super intelligent, they're powerful, they are here to help serve humanity. They don't eat people, or any of that silliness. They're here to help uplift humanity and our mother Gaia at this time.
Did you say, some of the questions was like, is it that you're channeling energy or channeling messages or healing from dragons, or they're here with you doing the healing? Like, how would
I get messages, but they're physically here with me while I'm doing it. So, I can see different, energy. I have very open spiritual channels, so I can see into, I can see with people that have passed on and speak with them. I'm a psychic medium as well. Messages from the ghosts and things. So I see the ghosts, I see the little orbs, I see the different things, but I physically, with my connection with them, they're physically here when I'm doing the healings. And I've done healings with other people and they've seen them. They're like, oh my gosh, I literally see them right there. So it's pretty exciting.
So
they're here, and that's not just dragons I channel. Whoever wants to come and give a message. So if I'm working with somebody and, Kuan Yin wants to come in as well, or Jesus or Buddha, or as a deceased relative with a message, it doesn't really, to me, matter who it is. They just come through. And as long as the message is positive,
So I'm curious about two different things. I've kind of lined them up as both. How did you get started doing any of this work? And then how did it transition to that you're working with dragons?
I was lucky to grow up into a family of healers. So we're Native American, we have a little bit Native blood. So, it was important for us to have different experiences. So I was 15 years old and went to my first firewalk, the sweat lodges. I was immersed in the lifestyle of the crystals, the healing. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I see a ghost, and I'm younger. And they're like, oh yeah, that's normal. So I had a really huge support system of Native Americans, of different people that taught me about crystals and healing. And that's where I really got started. And my aunt, the first actually feeling and sensing the energy was with my aunt. She took me to Harper's Ferry, and there's a church up there that's been long closed down. And she's like, put your hands out. And she was teaching me how to pull the energy and to feel it. And it was just this pure source energy, and, how to make balls and, to really work with it. So I've had a lot of teachers along the way. And then I got involved in the Munye Key rites, which are the rites of initiation of the shaman. Now, I'm not a shaman, but we walk the path. So I had that as well, and lots of different Reiki teachers. So I was blessed to grow up that way and
Mm,
accepting family. And I was always surrounded by someone that was a healer, a Native American, you know, these experiences. I've had plenty of them.
great, great. Yeah, and I guess and say a little bit more about how it went the direction of you working with dragons. I feel like I didn't fully get.
Oh, oh, I'm sorry. So, I started out, I'm always trying to add and expand new things. So I did the healing work. I became a Reiki master. I became a Tao hands practitioner. But prior to that, when I did the Munye key rites, shortly after that, I was doing meditation and a dragon came forward. And I was like, gosh. And so they were like, hey, we want to work with you. This is who we are. Are you willing to accept that? And I'm like, this is pretty cool. And then more came and more came. And then, in my between awake and asleep space, I actually physically saw smoke embodiment and three other people did. I said, am I losing my mind? Because I physically see a black dragon and smoke. And they're like, no, you're not. We see it too. And they described it in detail. So that began my journey with dragons many, many, many years ago. And then I heard about Dragon Reiki and I was like, this is really cool. And so I've worked with them a lot. They've been instrumental in helping me help heal other people, protecting, chasing out things that don't belong there. I learned about portals and how to close them. They taught me. It was, they've been very trusted advisors.
Great, great. If people want to connect, well, actually, let's go back. So what does a session look like with
Well,
you? I mean, I imagine like people
mhm.
can come in with all kinds of different questions and it can go all kinds of different ways. Like, what are some themes?
Well, with me, when you come in for a healing, we get the consultation. It's in there. That's free. So we do the consultation and figure out what areas we need to work on. Because sometimes you might have like pain in your neck, but it's your kidney. So it's not always in that area. I do the body scans. Then we get started. So with me, it's going to look like you're going to get a card reading. You're going to get flowed messages. You're going to get everything combined with these healings. You're going to get the dragon healing. You're going to get the light balls of energy coming through. Every treasure that I have access to, you'll get that. And then I also do, with the package that I have that starts at like 150, I also do these soaps, and these are Reiki infused. I don't know if you can see it. So these are custom made at the time of order. This is a little flower, and this is tie-dyed, and it has coconut orchid. And the other side, if you can, let me try to take this light out here. But you can see the little pieces in here.
Yeah.
And those are the crystals. So each one of these is a time of order. You get to pick your mold. The crystals will go in, and it's blessed. They're custom made, so it's blessed for one condition, body part, organ. And then I have the other one that is the honeybee. It has, and these, like I said, they are custom made at the time of order. There's a coconut orchid, a peach mango. This one is peppermint, and I have all kinds of different scents that I do. So they would, in addition, for that 150, it's just an open session. So whatever comes in at that time, they get. I don't charge extra. So they would also get this custom made soap. And I'm also going to be doing custom made Reiki infused lip balms and a product line too as well. So they're going to get whatever comes through. I limit it to an hour, but if they need a crystal healing, the card readings, whatever they need, we do in that full hour.
Great, great.
And coaching. I do coaching as well.
Yeah. How to ground and move forward. Great. Well, if people want to connect with you, learn more about what you do, how do they find you on the web?
My website is www.shenlongillumine.com. That's my website.
Can you spell it for us?
Oh, yeah. So it's www.shenlong, such as Shenlong, Illumine, ILLUMINAE.com.
Great.
And then I also have, my phone number. Did you want me to give that to you here?
Up to you, whatever you want to share with people. Yeah.
Okay. And my phone number, you can text me. It's area code 717-658-7273. And I do, like I said, I make packages custom to everybody. So, I was talking to some of my friends. I'm like, what do you guys charge? And they're like, for what you're doing, way more than that. So whatever comes through, whatever you need, I have animal dreaming cards. I have sacred tarot cards. The sacred forest cards are really, really good. And then I have, which is really, really good and powerful, I have these messages from heaven cards, and they always are just dead on. I always tell people, my specialty is grief, sadness, addictions. I specialize in quite a bit. So I've worked at a substance abuse facility, a dual diagnosis as well. So, I'm here to help any way we can.
Great, great. I'm excited to have more people connect with you, experience your work, and have the dragons be part of our events. Thank you so much. And for all of you listening and watching, you can find out more about all of our events at mewefairs.com. That's MEWEFAIRS.com. Thanks, Jen.
Thank you.